We await the FDA's upcoming decision regarding Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine. Candidate experts are concerned that second shot no-shows could impact vaccination efforts and open the door for the virus to mutate. So joining us now, our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi. And good afternoon to you, Dr. Nandi.
Afternoon, Glenda.
So we're asking, why might a mutation happen if people pass on that second dose?
So, Glenda, as you know, both Pfizer and Moderna, we've talked about this, their vaccine candidates are 94-95% effective against COVID. And to get that rate, right, with these two particular vaccines, you need two doses spaced a few days apart. So a few weeks apart, rather. So some folks may think, well, one jab or one stick is enough, and I'm okay with whatever protection that may give. However, here's the story. Viruses are smart, and they can change. So one dose may not be enough for a person's immune system to build up the proper immunity, right? So the virus could potentially develop a response, learn how to adapt and become resistant to the vaccine. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it is a possibility if millions of people skip the second dose. I think that's something that health officials are really going to keep an eye on and track.
Well, Doc, I mean, it's not unheard of that a certain percentage of people may skip that second dose when it comes to vaccines. That's what happens. How harmful is it?
Yeah, so let me give you an example. This is not unusual. You're absolutely right. Let's say the shingles vaccine, right? It's the vaccine for the viral infection that can cause a painful rash, right? That requires 2 shots. Roughly 80% of people who get the first treatment did not return for the second treatment. And experts are predicting that about 30% of people may not return for the second coronavirus shot because of how they may feel after the first shot, right? And part of this could be because of the potential side effects, I say, like flu-like reactions, fatigue, headaches. But I've got to tell those folks it's going to be temporary, will go away, but you want to get the second shot to be able to get the protection you need.
So if you're going to take it upon yourself to be safe and go get the first one, get the second one is what we're saying. It's definitely important for people out there. Okay. We've heard the CDC plans to remind people with an index card, one of those 4x6s. Explain, please.
Yeah, you know, the plan, Glenda, is to give out these cards when you get your first vaccine shot. It's really important to keep this card because it'll also have the vaccine lot number, right? Plus a reminder for your next appointment for the second shot. But if you're like a lot of folks, you may lose it, right? Or misplace it. So now you got that camera, on your phone, just take a photo of it as a backup. And now besides the index card, the CDC has a tracking system. It was initially created for people to report the side effects, but the current plan, and I like it, is that to send patients texts and email reminders so they don't forget, because it's super important. And I'm not sure when this will be up and running. They haven't given us the details yet, but the hospital, clinic, or wherever you get the first shot will likely have a scheduling system already in place and will certainly help folks remember to get their second dose. So, the key thing is that get both shots, and until we get these shots in place, please protect yourselves with masking, social distancing like we know, because, we don't want this to get so bad before we get the vaccine in place.
All right, Dr. Nandi, thank you so much for helping us better understand this process. We appreciate you always.
My pleasure. Thank you.